see if the buttons are responding. I can see myself, so that's a good sign. Sorry I'm late, but good evening, and hope you're all having a wonderful one. I wonder if I can hear myself. All having a wonderful one. Yep, I am sounding tired and brain dead, but here we are. It's been a very busy day. Oh, I'm a little bit... I think that's right. Can I see through it? That's a different story. Yeah, hope you're having a lovely week. It's weird we're already on Tuesday. I've had a very busy one since last Thursday. A lot of socialising. More socialising than I'm used to. But no, it's been good. It's been fun. Got a lot of exercise done. Got a lot of studying done as well, which has been very good. Oh, I should probably check the TikTok page. Just double check that is actually working. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't stream to TikTok like I used to. When the audio was better and I could set up a vertical stream. Wait to hear of TikTok support and wait to see if the stream provider I've been using has any answers. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know what I'll do. There doesn't seem to be any sound over on TikTok land. Let's see. Press some buttons. That being said, let's just double check the sound in Twitch land. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we're good. We're good there. Press some buttons. There we are. We are over in TikTok as well. It's a little bit quiet. So if you want the best quality of this stream, you'll find it on Twitch right now and YouTube actually. I'm testing out both the horizontal and the vertical stream over on YouTube. So if you're chilling on your phone, YouTube's good. If you're at a computer, then yeah, probably Twitch. How are you doing, Dan? Are you having a good evening? Hoping you can hear me okay. Anyway, let's move this on. So what I thought I would do tonight is try and make a little beat playing with a drum kit sample pack I picked up from NaviD. And this is the RSO Volume 2 Hard Drums for Boom Bap. It's for like more now modern boom bap rather than, you know, that golden era, late 90s, early 90s stuff. That's great to hear. And you can hear me as well. Oh, that's good. Thank you. So yeah, what I've just done at the moment is I've just loaded in a couple of these samples. Hopefully it's just checking out. It's a bit different tonight because I've put my full-size keyboard here. I've been trying to just learn some piano chords in between work. So I'm not used to not having my little Akai here with the sample buttons I was using to get around. So we've got this nice kick. They're not as bright as, you know, your standard boom bap kits, but they're pretty. Oh, ignore that rim shot. But they're more suited and tailored for some modern boom bap. You know, you can get up and go with these rather than taking your standard boom bap kit and then you know, EQing and saturating and affecting to try and do something modern. Now, I keep saying the word modern. My modern music taste actually sucks. I keep forgetting to listen to music. I just keep listening to old podcasts as old comedians rip into each other. So all I've got is I've just made this little beat. This is what I was doing while I was testing. There we go. Oh, and there's a little... You may hear that little high-pitched, high-frequency sound as well. So what this sample pack has is toppers. And they're really cool because I never really thought of this technique. Now, all I've done is watch a NaviD video. He brought out a video on how to make modern boom bap last week. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, I'd definitely say check him out on YouTube. I've learned so much and still do from him. So anyway, back to toppers. They are kind of... samples and sounds which I don't want to use the word frequent, but they sit in the mid-high range frequency range, which means you have to pull back on your hi-hats and stuff. But yeah, let's just play some, try and explain it a little bit. Where is that taking me? That just sounds like tape noise. So yeah, it's not really any kind of sample I've ever thought of playing with really, or even thought of until nobody started talking about these in his video. So I've just whacked on through a sampler at the moment. It's quite staccato, that. I don't know if I was aiming for that. Just double check they're all playing. Oh, I know what it would be. Are these set with predetermined lengths on them? No. I'm going to destroy this one, aren't I? Yes, they are. Okay, so I can't affect all those at once. See, the first one now doesn't sound so staccato. Hi, I'm Hey Girlies off TikTok. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Welcome to the Twitch side. So it's a bit staccato. I wasn't planning on that, but I might keep that actually. It might make it a little bit interesting. But what I might do is just move some of these around. I don't know if it changes too much. It kind of changes as there's some sort of like panning I can hear through it. And as the sound's transforming, that's kind of just chopping it up. It's very subtle though. Oh, it's great to hear. So is your name Sophie? Do I call you Sophie? Or do you prefer me say, hey girlies? So anyway, we'll go back to your Oscar. Everyone has so many names. But yeah, nice to meet you, Oscar. I'll do my best to remember when I see, what is it? Sophie's TSN. Is Hey Girl is Oscar. I'll do my best to remember that. So with this kit, I've got 2 kicks, 3 snares. And basically, I'm just using 1 kick on the let's say 1 and 3. I've got this in like half time, I think, or double time. And then I've got the kick damp 2 sitting underneath it and just adding filler notes outside of those beats. So I haven't really done anything with kick 3 yet. I literally just put 30 seconds on here to make sure things will line up. I'm a Stanford experimental hyperbop producer called Sophie. I have a feeling that I may have heard one of their tunes, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to check them out. But I have a feeling when I was like doom scrolling through Instagram recently, I may have heard something. Oh, check it out, experimental hyperpop. That could be some, the energetic stuff I need. I'm always just listening to like chill out beats. It's probably why I'm always tired. I need some energy. So if you haven't noticed, these hi-hats, like I said before, they're not very bright compared to what you get in a standard boom bap. Which is great because they're not going to clash with the topper we have playing. To bring that back. So open up that pattern. I just had a weird little flash here. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not leaning on a cable, am I? Right. Let's get these velocities alternating just to get a little bit of variety in here. Do is just bring that one over and then if I get this right. Get rid of that one. I don't know if this is an update thing, but this keeps happening. This length thing seems to be doing the job of the loop. Right, so that's telling me I've brought that over too late. I don't want that playing every iteration around though, but I do want it on the first, so for some reason if I mute it, it won't auto loop at the end, but if I just set it to velocity 0, sounds like a GTA game. Outro intro. I like that. I was thinking the other day, like, I pay attention too much to the GTA theme music because I just started playing Liberty City Stories, and it's absolutely amazing. I think the only GTA theme tune I dislike is the 5th one, like GTA 5. I don't know, but like Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4's beat is amazing. Even like the originals, like GTA 1 has like, it's probably a bit corny now because it's like what, 30 years out. But yeah, even that's got a pretty catchy theme tune on it. Are you a game soundtrack creator? No, but someone said that before to me. That some of my beats sound like that. I wanted to. I had a friend who was meant to have been. I haven't caught up with him in so long. But yeah, he was building like a 16-bit SNES game, and I really wanted to do that and just limit myself to just some instruments what replicate a SNES. But yeah, never got around to it really. I need to catch up with him. I need to go find him. Hey Cole, how you doing? Cool beat. I can give you something small for that talent. Thanks so much, sir. I appreciate that. See, now that one's actually not going to play, and just gives me a little bit of variety. I need something to go with these. I don't usually start drums first, but I quite like this. So I am just like trying to half remember stuff from what I watched with on Navidee's video. So he was using like an old electric organ, I think. Probably not as harsh sounding as this one. But I've been playing around with this. Let's turn that cabinet off. Let's turn some of that convolution down. And I am just going to EQ what I want to do. I want this to sound pretty destroyed, but not like this. Sounds very muddy. Actually, that's better. So what I'm just going to try and get is just like a bit of a lo-fi, but probably not as chill sounding, saturated, distorted sound on this organ. Let's see if I can find it, or I might just switch presets and... Ooh. That's changed a lot. Actually, before we go further, let me just find out if there's a pitch to that sample playing. So that sound. So I'm just going to open up a little tuner. And that's finding nothing. Now, if that's not finding anything, that's not a problem. So what I can do is let that play, come back to whichever instrument I just set up. I don't know, but I'm drawn to that note, so let's have a noodle around there. And I want to play something on the piano, but I'm just not a piano player, so I could play like a 7 chord, but that's about it. So let's go. So that's an E. Yeah, cool. Right, I'm going to go octave higher. Sounds a bit like a doorbell. Or that, whatever they have in retail when it's like, cashier number 5, please, kind of thing. Congratulations, you've hit 1K likes, but I got to go. Oh, thank you so much, Cole. You've, your generosity has really made my evening. I hope to see you again. Wow, 1209. Bless you. See how that sounds. Weird. I need to zoom out a little bit. So let's bring that up to here. Right, let's play it without just those two on. Play from the top. That's got up to 1395. Oh, it's sent a heart and 2 roses. Yeah, thank you again so much, Cole, for that. I still don't fully understand the gifting stuff and that, but I really, really appreciate it. No, but seriously, don't give up, man. Bye. I'll do my best not to. In fact, I've been looking forward to this all day because all of last year and before, I was making beats every morning. It was the first thing I did when I woke up. Well, have a cup of coffee and then get myself to the desk. And this year, I've been studying, so I'm trying to get myself through this JavaScript course as quick as I can to stop and then finish a few ideas and try and move into a development job in the day. But music's something I want to have the energy for each day. So I always want to do it first thing. But yeah, I've just got to prioritize studying for a couple of months, but I'm getting there. I just can't wait to get back into this daily. Actually, let's bring those quieter. I can't see what I'm doing velocity-wise here. Have I got any velocity on these? No, that's strange. Wow, that's why we don't need it. Yeah, let's bring those down a bit. That sounds very different now. Let's get it on a little bit of a loop, just so I can EQ it better. Try that. Might need a little bit more EQ in. But first let's push it back a little. This is a bit unorthodox, but I'm just going to whack a filter in afterward and play. I think this mask is starting to fog up a little bit. I might just add a very subtle delay to that actually as well. That's probably going to increase the amount. What's going on around here, I think, maybe. So it's around there. Try and bring up the dynamics of this topper a little bit as well, I think. We'll see what's going on there. Does sound very staccato, doesn't it, that thing? Do work over on it. Get rid of that tuner and we'll swap it out for a reverb and just try and make this sound a little less dry as well. Switch it on. There we go. That should stop making it sound so choppy now. I can fix it. I just don't want to waste all my time going slow here if we can just get an idea down. I still feel like there's just a bit too much on this. do one little experiment. Let's do it before that finally cue. I'm gonna try this Leslie spinner. I'm already happy with that. E on that sounds a bit off, but whatever. So what I did the other day, which was quite interesting. Let's see if I can give that a go. So I've got a sampler open, because normally I just play with a bass instrument or record my bass guitar. So I started looking at, I have so many samples. I started playing through those. I've got a lot in Navidi collection. Yeah, I've got his old boom bap expansion, which is one of my favorite things. That's interesting. That's in C apparently. Okay, so what I did the other day, let's see if I do it again. Play on the crossfade. Falling asleep now. Get some nice effects. Going to put something basic like that down. It sounds quite ominous. E, C, G, F sharp. Okay. Just get back to that screen and make sure I'm putting this stuff on the right pattern for each one. I don't even know if this is what I just played, but well, wasn't that quick. Let's try that, quantize it. Okay, that didn't work how I wanted it to. What's going on here? Right, let's try Alt and Q. Control and Q doesn't want to play ball. Cool. Let's try Control and L. So. That feels early. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I'm gonna layer this bass, I think. It just sounds so ominous. I've not really, this is a different sound to what I got last time. If you want to check this out, here's a link. What's that for? It's BandLab it's the online door, isn't it? I'm reckoning. But what's on the link? Now there's a click, like almost a clip in sound it somewhere. Just trying to find it. Let's just get a low pass on that. There we go. I kind of want this to wobble a little bit more. To have a tremolo or something that could give us that. I'm getting to this point where I'm halfway. It's a song. Okay, yeah. Is it a song you've made or is it someone else's or? Yeah, with making music now, I'm half knowing what effects I want to get somewhere, and half of it I'm just going on a wild goose chase. Oh, you made it? Yeah, I'll check it out. I won't check it out on stream, just because this thing picks up anything thinking it's a copyright. Like I opened Splice the other day and got a copyright strike on a stream on YouTube, so I'll check it out afterward. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having a listen of it. I can't read very well at the moment. Let's go Pencheng. I've not used that for a little while. So I'm going to map to that. I'd kind of like something irregular. That sounds a little bit off. Let's see if we can get something actually. Let's try another plugin. So there's one called a low lifter, which is, I don't know how you explain it. It's like the opposite of an exciter. You may have to sign up to BandLab. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for a while anyway. So yeah, I'll definitely do that. So yeah, whereas an exciter will try and add harmonies in the higher registry of hearing for you, the low lifter kind of does the opposite and brings energy to the lower bottom end. This is what I'm after, is trying to find somewhere where we can just get a bit of sub feeling. But I'll be honest, I don't know how I'm using it. It's more of a growl than anything, but plus anyway, what I might do is actually I'll wait. Haven't done this for a while. I might try some strings or something, but let's swap this Arturia plugin out for something. I did have something that might work for this. I get like a half an hour before this, I came in thinking, right, I'm going to do this, this and this and just see what it gives us, but it's taken me in a totally different direction. So if I can just find which plugin I'm after, I can't even remember the name of it. I think it was like a BBC Orchestra, something. It's like a Labs one. Yeah, let's go more plugins. This doesn't come up on the stream, but right-click menus for some reason, yeah, just don't appear. Let's just start typing words and hoping for the best. Here we go. BBC Symphony Orchestra. So this was a free plugin I got. Possibly still is free. I don't think it was any special, like special timed thing. Although it hasn't loaded up yet. So what we got on this? It's a bit too magical. So that's called expression. What's on top? So it's quite good. It's quite versatile. I might just drone, just have these two, just E, E flat. I don't really know what I wanted really from it. Maybe actually, let's try that. Oh, it's there. Let's just see where that's taken on the... I don't want to add too much into the mid if we've already got enough going on there. That might be more interesting. I had that idea, and then I was thinking maybe... But I don't want to use clean strings because then it starts to sound more like classic boom bap. So maybe if we dirty these up a little bit, and I have the Cymatics Origin plugin for this kind of thing, which is already queuing in a wee bit of phaser. I'm going to whack a lot on that saturation. Yeah, let's keep the chorus off. It's never to set the ranges of that. Just the amount of movement. I think I'm just going to add that. It doesn't sound great, but it doesn't sound terrible. Just add some little stabs in. They don't have to be in every iteration of a loop, but I'll make I'll bring them in every now and then. Better to have too many ideas and not use them all. The old better to have and not need than need and not have. So let's just get that in. 4. Guarantee I've played them slightly early. It's looking like it. Actually, no, the plugin's done the job. I wanted to drift the pitch a bit, but yeah, the plugin's done that. I also have some saved automation to help there. So let's just listen to what we got, and then it gives me an excuse to drink this. we've got a few things going on here anyway. What I really should have done is started checking the stereo presence. So we'll start with this weird and wide bass we've got. I do actually need to come back to this bass, so once I've done checking the imaging, we'll come back to bass. So yep, the bass is down the middle and it's narrow. That's what I want there. We'll come back to that. So we'll come to this one first. So we'll just see how much that's taken up. So it's kind of a mid width. I hope that helps. So we'll just bring on some other stuff. So the topper, I kind of guessing I want this quite wide because it's higher up. Don't know if there's a right or wrong. So yeah, let's just widen that out. I may have to roll a bit of the low end off that still. Those strings just sound weird right now. Let's bring them over here. Can I add a bit more saturated? What does that do? Made it sound just a little bit washed out. How about that? I'm going to add a distortion on it, I think. This could go terribly wrong. Or it could go terribly right. It's doing a number on the delay pedal, that's for sure. So what if we put it after the delay? Probably going to add another EQ to this. There we go. I just got a follow. Thank you, David Martinez. Appreciate it. Hey, Benji. Boss, just so you know that I'm out of product. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. And yes, I'm just jamming tonight with sorry, let's get this stop playing a second. Just what I've been doing tonight, David, is I've just been playing with Navi D's latest RSO boom bap drum kit. So I've just been making a little beat around just a little grid pattern, really. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit lost messing around with this little synth. But wicked, cheers. I'm going to ignore this sound for a while. I'm going to come back to this ugly bass I've got. So I'm going to focus there. So it's only doing 4 basic little notes right now, quite nice timing, which makes it easy to replicate onto something else if I can just find where I've put it. Because what I should have done was put it in a bass pan. Oh yeah, it's this one. So let's just move this up here. Normally I put the purple, the basses in purple. Oh, you make beat? Oh, wicked. Yeah, what kind do you make? I have to check them out. I don't get to make them as much as I would like to at the moment. So I'm kind of glad that I started streaming, because it means at least once a week I have to make them. But I've just been so busy with some other stuff lately. It's just been hard to try and prioritize. So what I've just done is just copy this over to another bass instrument, which you can't hear right now. So let's get that enabled. And I wasn't actually thinking of using this bass. I just wanted to use the instrument and reload an upright. But let's just see what that sounds like. You know what? It didn't loop round, but... it sounds better than I thought it would. Dante or Gojo? I don't understand the question, my friend. Who's better? I don't know who either of them are. I do apologise. Right, what I'll try and do, if this will click... Oh, it's actually quicker today. Good. Right, I'm going to swap this prime bass out. Just try a different bass sound. So I experimented with an upright bass last week, and I used that of a low sample, and it kind of sounded pretty tight. So see if we can do something there. Don't need you to play it for me though. Just need you to load. I still haven't learned how to load up instruments in Contact yet. I just keep spamming a preset until it brings me to the instrument I want. And we've got a spinning wheel, so I think that's doing something. And it's brought me back to prime bass. That's not the one we wanted. We wanted upright. See, if I click there, it doesn't really do much. Is that doing something? It gives me the impression it is. We got a white screen of death, so perhaps that's doing something. We'll just give it a little bit of time. There we go. Okay, now we've got a grey box popping up. Right. While we got a loading screen, I'm just going to Google Dante. Are we on about... The only Dante I can think of was dude out of Devil May Cry. If I Google it, we get someone called Dante Alighieri, an Italian poet and writer. Somehow I feel like that may not be who we're talking about. Let me put in Gojo. Are we on about Jujutsu Kaisen? Although, the fourth result that came back is someone saying Devil May Cry's Dante would eat Gojo for, and I'm assuming the next one will be breakfast. I know there's a new Devil May Cry, but like I haven't done anything since like the noughties playing PS2 games. But from what I can hear, no one's from what I can hear on social media, which might be echo chambery over on Twitter X, is nobody likes that new Devil May Cry. I mean, I'm at an age now where anything that gets remaked makes me miserable. I'm really hoping the new Naked Gun is good, but it won't be as good like the old one because it's a different style of humour, and I'm at peace with that. Hey, we got an upright bass. Absolutely love upright basses. Oh, it's got a nice slide there. Totally not what I wanted, but I just want it to play. This sounds worse than the other bass I had, but it blends better. Let's put them next to each other. Around there I want it. I don't really want that one too much. They should sit tight with each other now, I think. And then just gonna grab both of these. Actually, that's not how you do it. Just gonna get them to wire through to here. Which means now this bus can affect both of these at once. So what I'm gonna do, just whack Soothe on there, and I'm gonna find out which one. Probably that one then. So that kick is a bit beefier than the other kick. I'm just going to get that to sidechain over to this bus. So it's going to send the signal over, but you're not going to hear it. But the Soothe plugin will. And then if we just set that up somewhere in here, kick, wicked. So what we can do now is switch on sidechain in. You'll see every time the kick hits, there's a dip taken. I don't know how you get it to not be affected there. See, if I bring it up, it's reducing more, but if I take it down, the only reason I'm doing this is it's now letting the kick come into the mix a bit more. It's not being loud. It's still a bit weird sounding this. I may need to not be so extreme with these. You can still keep going. Just get that to max a little bit more. Can I do anything just to make this? Might try another experiment. This is getting away from me just getting this like small loop idea down, but I still need to have a little tweak of the drums as well. But I'm just wondering if we whack it through a bass amp, what would that give us? bit too much, I think. Everything's always for like rock, but then again, it's not. I guess a lot of other stuff's like direct or just clean. Let's just see what that's like. Let's get back over here. Oh, some of my screen's not popping up on stream again. There we go. So I'm just on a guitar rig, just looking for a virtual amp, but it's taking up so much of my screen I can't see what's going on. I think that's give it a bit of character, hopefully not too much. Now, I'm going to give this just a little bit of more punch, I think. And this is my friend K-Clip Zero comes in. They're all the same. Try that again with a bit more win. Anything? There we go. What I'm going to do is just bring that a little. See what that sounds like. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just experimenting really, but I'm just turning this snare into just a general percussion, just to use as a radio. What does that give us? See that? This is still annoying me. Oh, it hasn't got any EQ on it, that's why. Have to fill a puzzle. Okay, there's my puzzle done. TikTok, let me stream, please. Does that? don't want to lose this sound. So what I'm doing now is just pushing shift on every time the samples hit, just seeing if I can push it out groove to the other hi-hat to see if it helps. Kind of want to put them through a bus and destroy them a little bit. Right. So this second kick is more for the body. So I'm going to take a bit of that off it, because that's what that one really. I'm now sitting here trying to talk about why I'm doing something. I'm wondering, why am I doing it? I mean, this one does have. This one has some nice body to it as well, but. Jump. I don't know if this is breaking the rules or not, or like just turn that off a sec. Just make a really small burst of decay. Put the high cut on. Put that back up to 100. So that one's got way more body, hasn't it? So let's go around a sec. Let me just actually have a look at that sample first and foremost. Set that to stretch. I think that's the best that's going to sound. So let's see if we can EQ it a little bit better. I'm in E minor, so I'm just going to find the areas I want and then just point them around E a little bit. Just a little bit too much reverb. I've done some very, very strange things tonight. Like, I was planning to just try and do stuff I've already messed around with and practiced before. And then, yeah, this bass sample. This weird thing here. Couldn't get that how I wanted it, but it's fine. And that's, yeah, what I was planning on doing that, I didn't expect it to sound so stuttery. I did want it to sit in this space, but I don't know if I'm a fan of it anymore, you know. Right. Alright. I think I'm going to take a little gamble with that. Actually, I don't need to gamble. I can just make backups. But I will save this first, because it hasn't fell over yet, and it could easily do so. Give that a name in the old save. Cool. Right, I'm just going to clone this sample track. Okay, cool. Switch that one off. I don't want the piano roll right now. What I'm going to do is go somewhere else. I think I used that one last week. Let's try that one. This sounds a bit more interesting. All right. All right, well, I've just added 2 to that, but let's see what that does. Oh, it's not on a loop, is it? There we go. So it's going to need a proper teardown with the EQ, I think, now. And then what I'm also going to do is just give it a little bit of chorus if I can find it. There we go. Try that. I could also try as well, because obviously this is it's very different to what we have for. way. Hey Abigail, thank you so much for the follow. Wow, I've got 2 followers today. That's great. I mean, what I'm doing right now sounds absolutely crazy, so I don't know how I've just pulled that off, but there's a lot of noise in the... So around this presence area, I don't want that really, I don't think. Yeah, right, let's put this back to normal a second, shall we? It's still very stuttery, and I don't know if I've done something. When I set slicer, it does that from the top, doesn't it? Right, let's take it back to this there. I think it has something to do with the yeah, because it's not that stuttery when you play it from the top. But if we play it from up here, put a sync back. Okay, so the first thing I can do is change that. Does that need the low end cut out? If I really bring that into there, probably hides it away quite a bit, but yeah, let's bring it back slowly. Right. I spent enough time on that secondary idea to know it's not working. Right. While we're here, where is that coming from? That actually is a better sound. It still feels like it's too close in front though, and I can't figure out as to why, so I'm going to see if I can cheat. I have this old plugin I've had for many years, and it's great if you're recording someone and they're too close to the mic and you just need a quick way to push them back. It's called proximity. And it's good at just pushing things further back or a little bit forward. Trying to second guess everything now. This sucks. Right, I'm just going to change something. Is it that one? Oh, that's got a padlock on it. Let's get rid of that. Nope, not that one. this purple one. What I'm just gonna do, just gonna cut it. I'm probably gonna break things, but it's okay. Yeah, so you can go back to that one. Right, cool. So bring that in earlier. I always want to use like an upright bass in a boom bap tune when I can, but that's like just makes me want to do some like 90s kind of stuff. Which would make me want to move that. Let's try that. And let's get the other instruments back on. Have I done it track-wise? Yeah. Still late for what I was after. Let's go like that. Every now and then, when the little icon changes, and I think we got something there. Just sort that. Let's play that to there, and shorten that one. We'll get there eventually. Don't know what I just did there, but I've just banished it to Shadow Realm by the look of it. Oh. No way. I've got a follower. Gary, thank you so much. Pleasure to meet you. I have hit a follower goal tonight. That's amazing. That's so cool. Probably giving this upright bass a bit too much attention. Definitely got. I like the tone I'm bringing out there, but I know I'm going to have to get rid of some of it, so. What will this do if I add some vinyl on there? First, I must find vinyl. So it might be that I come back at some point and we change that one a bit and make that fit a little better. But I don't want to waste too much time now on bases. Thanks so much to Gary. And thanks so much, Jake. No, appreciate it. Sometimes you have a good night and ideas come together well. But yes, I feel like some of these simps could be tweaked and definitely brought to just gel a little better. But it's getting the idea down first and foremost. No way. 28 out of 27. Thank you so much for the follow, Jake. I appreciate it. This has been a very good night. I've met like 4 people tonight. That's really cool. So I've been playing with that pattern too much. I'm worried now that I'm making it too early. This is pretty much, what did we say? That's 8 bars? Maybe. I feel like it's 4. But anyway, I'm going to split up this drum pattern and then just see if we can start making a different idea to this. What time are we on? I've got a good half hour to jam with this. Cool. So how do we do this again? Drum bus. I've been moving them around. Split. There we go. And that should now give me a track for each channel. Now see which way around they are. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I breathing into my mask? Because it's getting fogged up. Okay. Kick down 1, 2. Snare down 1, 2. And then those. And then I have a rim shot, which just evaded. Shouldn't been in here, really. Maybe I can use this somewhere, but yeah. That's just going to chill there. So now we have everything, and they're all on the right track. That just makes it a little bit easier to plan a little better. Just lost a light. Let's leave that for a second. That sounds like, yeah. Well, the uprights definitely give me like a 90s throwback vibe there. So I could bring something in it that's around here. This is good for like, you know, if you're dropping in from this idea to there. It's good for like a couple of beats, just having. Oh, right, I'm doing this at the wrong spot. I was wondering what was going on then. Right, let's try that again. Get the old slice. Maybe I make a little pattern there, make it a little more consistent. I always do that stuff last. I need a different idea here though. nothing on the bass really. That one. Not on that. God, it's so sharp that is. Bring that down a little bit whilst we focus over here. So if I can get that something in there a bit quieter. Something around these notes. I think we got something in that area somewhere. So let's get a little pattern there. Right, I'm going to move my hand and totally forget that it... Hey, I can do it with my left hand. There we go. Cool. TikTok wants me to solve a puzzle. There we go. Right, contact A. I should have named this one nicer. Never mind. Grab that. Make it unique because I can't be bothered to make a new pattern. And let's record into that one. Already screwed that up. Let's try again. Yeah. I still don't know which, like, at times, which fingers to put on which keys when you're playing chords and little riffs and runs. It's going to be a long uphill battle for me learning piano, but maybe I'll get there. 2, 3, 4. I want them following notes to be slightly out of time and uncomfortable, but not so out of time and uncomfortable. Right, let's get around here then. Already quite early. A little bit sloppy. That second note and that run is too low. And for some reason, this is all playing like a bar late, so let's sort that out. Come on, guys, let's get along. Getting there. Put it back on a loop. Played that better the first time around, didn't I? They don't look too different, really, but screw it. Oh, I can see why I played it the second time around, yeah, because I have a little bit of variety. So I'll mute that one temporarily. do want to change the sub bass at some point, actually, now thinking about it. Oh, you like Clockwork for that? I was just thinking, I haven't had a spam message come up on Twitch today. But lo and behold, here we are, and I already forgotten how to print them out. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I guess not. It's just not popping up here. Yeah. I have no idea how to actually be a streamer. This stuff's all beyond me. Show mod icons, but then the chat is actually not appearing up on the Twitch page. Is that a Twitch thing? Is that a me thing? Is that an OBS thing? Oh look, there it is. Goodbye. Just needed a refresh. Cool. Right. That's one out of the way. Let's get back to a beat. One of my weaknesses is good hi-hat patterns, you know. I need to work on that. Well, just bring them both back together. This bass pattern is very close to, well, close to disappearing. That wasn't actually what I was after doing. I was going to say was it's very close to getting tiresome fast. So by all I'm going to do is change one note. Okay. Let's see. I have an idea of what I want to do with the sub bass next, but I had to get there. I'm not sure. Is this Ableton? No, this is a FL Studio. Ableton's I don't know how to explain it. It looks very, very different though. I'm guessing you can change the color and that stuff. Last time I used it, it looked more, I don't know, everything's in like little squares and grids. More space agey Ableton looks. I tried to use Ableton once, it didn't go too well. I just couldn't find my way around and then just had a hissy fit and went back to Logic for another couple of years. But now I've been using FL just over 2 years. Just because when I started getting interested in how to actually produce and beat make, I started getting into like beat making because all I used to do was record singing and guitar, and I barely do either of those now. But yeah, when I first started looking into beat making, everyone I was talking to around producing was on FL, and you could just do some cool things I couldn't do in Logic, and there's some really cool things you can do in Logic you can't do in FL. I prefer Logic for recording audio, but I prefer FL now just for putting samples and synthesizers down. Like slide notes and stuff are really cool. Like you can have 2 notes and the sound will just slide from one to the other, and unless you're using a synthesizer with glide or playing with pitch bend, it's just so much quicker. So what I want to do with this is, I guess right now I'm going to bring these back in. I will want to change the drum beat really though. Just a little bit, just needs to differentiate. Let's bring that pattern in. There we go, finally. I'm going to make it unique, just so I can make some changes. That's not right, surely. There we go. This is just a sample, isn't it? Let's try something else. Clone everything, including the pattern, and then delete the patterns I don't want. Let's see what that gives me. Oh yeah, I'm in the wrong key. I'm trying to see if I could... I don't think I can. I can't seem to get it to not be doing the... That might work. Just don't want it to be so, what's the word? Kind of like the tremolo effect that I love. So it's like wop, 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 like wobbling. Wanted to minimize that for the verse. This is definitely something I probably won't have finished tonight, but it's something I definitely want to put together. I may peck at this throughout the day if I get a chance. Swap some samples around and just make the bass sound better. I've got ideas how I want it to go, and I think I may need to tear a few things out and put them back in. Like probably switch some samples up, try a different synthesizer. Weird having these two bass instruments come together because this upright is using a lot more mid than I was expecting to use. I don't feel like they're gelling as well as they were. I think I keep playing around too much. That sounds better, but I'm still just not fully, you know. So I've kind of got like two shaky ideas. What this totally needs though is a teardown of the drum pattern on the second idea. Let me just at least put a marker on, if it will let me. So I'm just gonna write verse. For some reason, no matter where I ask that to go, it will always place at the start. So if I put another one there, it'll put it at the start. Okay. So the first 8 bars are a hook. Then we got 16 of just a verse idea. I'm hoping the more frequent I start beat making, the quicker I'll be turning around ideas. Yeah, some people who can go from an idea to having a full verse hook arrangement, maybe intro and outro within a couple hours. I never brought the topper back in, did I? For some reason, things aren't working. Let's try that. What I might do, see, we've got this one. I need something else here. I can't just rely on. I need something to sit as far back as this, maybe as far back as a topper. But then probably in a similar range to that, but lower. Like a pad or something. It definitely needs to be something subtle, but it will definitely make the difference when we're down to nothing. And then I'm going to throw some sounds in, and then it'll just literally just be bridging the changes from verse to chorus, chorus to verse. Just trying to think, is there any lower topper? Interesting. Tell you what. Wow, that changes. I'm new to this game of having these like ambient kind of samples. Right. So I've pressed P. That should give me pencil. Thank you. Right. Let me just whack that. I don't know if this will fully achieve what I want, but I just need something to fill the gap. So let's just leave that. Leave in there. That's strange. I didn't think. All right, let's just do that for safety. Why is it not playing? MIDI keys need to get along. Okay, that'll work for now. I just kind of want something just to fill in a gap. Normally I would be here like throwing in some like a little electric organ, some Warshu Rhodes and stuff, but that's my comfort, and that's the wrong genre as well. Maybe I need to sit and just listen to some Griselda or something and Get some inspiration. Yeah, there's not really much going on this sample. What if I sample it down? Will that give us any character to work with, maybe? I can't even see that on my thingy now. So 6. Yeah, probably could have done with a bit of sample. I've not picked the had the best draw of cards really, but I just wanted something in this gap here. Yeah, that's way too high. I think whatever little magic I had left to try and get this together, it's not going in the direction I'm at, so I'm gonna probably have to call it a night. I mean, looking at the time anyway, it's getting to the hour. I've got to do one. But I'm gonna play this from the top. Actually, no, we'll play it from the verse and gives it a nice little build up. But I'll just show you what I've made. Yeah, and then what I'll try and do, hopefully, and I say this every week, is we'll revisit and try and finish off some of these ideas I'm making, because I make a lot of cool ideas, make a lot of crap too, but you know, there's a lot which are just sitting waiting to be completed. So this will be one of them. There's a lot of instrumental, easy listening stuff I want to finish, in hopes if I can get a good number of them finished, maybe I'll put them out as a little release playlist on YouTube or Spotify maybe. But yeah, definitely would like to finish this idea. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to tear down a few ideas and come back. So if I do pick this up, say like following Tuesday, then yeah, it may sound a little bit different because I've played with it in the meantime. But yeah, let's have a little play. Just want to say thank you again for all the follows, and thank you for the gifts. That's really sweet, and no, it's really appreciative. I mean, I find it cool that people actually want to sit and watch me at times, because I do this mainly because, one, I suck at talking, and two, it helps me commit to actually make a beat, and also having to talk about what I'm doing helps me think why I do it, or and you know, and just helps me think more methodically. If I'm aware someone's watching me out there, I'm trying not to waste too much time, you know, like I was tweaking a bass sound. I just need to get the idea down. A rough go is better than no go. If you just get something down, you've got something to measure against. You know, if you're one of these people, and I am, if you have perfectionism or anything like that, you end up getting so scared to actually ever make or write something down because you're worried it's always going to be the wrong thing and it's not perfect or not correct. Put anything down. Go in sometimes when you're creative with the idea that today I'm going to make some trash, and that's okay. You'll learn something whilst you're making that trash, and even if you finish it, you've learned how to finish it. And as you can tell right now, me finishing things is a skill I don't have tonight. But yeah, I'll try and tidy this up in the meantime, and we'll pick it up again on another stream. But yeah, I'll stop waffling and we'll play this. there it is. Needs a lot of mixing and needs a lot of differentiation between the verse and the hook. So yeah, hopefully I can get a nice little bass pattern, chop up the drums a little bit, and make them more interesting and intriguing. Hopefully I can bring back something magic for you for the next one. I will be around on Thursday to play a video game. I'm not sure which one yet. I'm still gonna get through Banjo-Kazooie, so maybe that, or maybe something I can get up on my laptop. Expect Banjo-Kazooie. If not, it will be something else. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for the people who have followed, for everyone who's chatted. Oscar, I will have a little look at that link as soon as I can. Yeah, thank you for the gifts on TikTok and the follows on there as well. Really appreciate it. You've made my evening. Hopefully I'll bring you back something good with this song next week. But until then, if hopefully I'll see you Thursday, and if I don't, yeah, have a wonderful week and weekend, and I'll see you there next Tuesday. I'm losing the ability to talk. I'm getting sleepy. You guys have a wonderful one. I'll see you soon.